Elevator down.
Rudder.
Rudder left. Right.
Ailerons.
Keep the rudder right down.
Disappear from view.
Yes, sorry, yes, I could, yes. Yeah. Aileron up, aileron down.
Okay, and that's
Aileron up, aileron down.
which way? I'll test you now. Which is up and which is down?
The stick moves to meet the rising aileron.
Yeah. So which aileron is up?
You're turning right. So you're turning towards the upward one, so that's a right turn.
So it's right up, left down.
That's right up, left down.
And that's left up, right
down.
Control's good. Ballast we know is okay because we flew yesterday. S is for sift, S is for straps. Your straps tight and secure.
Yeah.
I is for instruments, all zero.
Instruments good.
F is for flaps, which we don't have. T is for trim, all the way back, stick moves with it all the way forwards, and same sort of place as we've set for an Aeroto. Canopy. I can see your canopy's closed and locked. So it's closed and locked. Brakes are fully open, halfway, and even closed and locked. Jolly good. We're ready. So we need to check for a black link. So that one is black.
Yep.
The blue ones are for single seaters.
Okay.
Air brakes closed and locked.
Air brakes are closed and locked.
Surprising how much they can cock up if they take off with the brake open. So worth a check. Right, then once that's all happy, you can put that on. Where is it? Right in the middle underneath. Yeah. Okay. Open.
Open.
Right, so they will open it now. That needs to go in there. Close.
Thank you. Okay, so as control, you can sort of sit back and relax for this bit in some ways. So effectively all I'm doing, just to give you a little rundown, on the ground is the same thing that I was doing with the Aeroto yesterday. So if I need to steer left or right, I use my feet. So if I want to steer right, I use right foot, steer left, I use left foot. I use the ailerons left and right to keep my wings level, just as you do in the air.
Yep.
And I use the elevator to control the pitch. Now what we want to try and do is take off from the main wheel, allow the glider to fly up a smooth curve into the full climb. So what you don't want to do is, as soon as you're off the ground, wang the stick all the way back, because that's dangerous. And at the same time, you don't want to hold the stick forwards and hold it, level for too long.
Yep.
So the idea being, if you leave the stick somewhere where it is now, where we've trimmed it, so I trimmed it all the way forward and back an inch or so, the glider will take off quite nicely by itself from the main wheel and start the initial process of rotating into the climb.
Yeah.
And then from there, we check that the speed is between 60 and 70 for today's conditions. And if it drops below 60, I move the stick forward, and if I move the stick back, we slow down. Same as if we were in the air. And we, again, when we're on the winch, because we've got the power from the other end, we try and do things reasonably smoothly.
Yeah.
Mark, can you do me a favour and just flick the main switch to on? Sorry, thanks.
Yeah. It's on.
For winch, all out, all out.
So the glider rotated reasonably nicely into the climb.
This is
looking for between 60 and 70 knots.
Yep.
You can have a quick look out the sides as well if you like.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
And then as we get towards the top, I start to lower the nose. The glider is back released.
Yeah.
Which is fine. One winch launch.
It's pretty good.
Only pretty good. I don't know, there's no pleasing some people. So what we're going to do is see if we can find a bit of lift under one of these clouds. say that, we could try and find lift, or you could do some flying and have a go at doing some landings. What would you prefer?
Try to find some lift.
Okay, so we'll just head over this way, and then if we find it, I'll turn and give you control.
I'd like to pull in the next cable and then rather than get that down, we're not very busy. It's time to do an aero start. When you've done that, will you give me
I
clear?
did get my heart racing a little bit.
Yeah.
The initial.
Yeah, I remember my first winch launch, it was like that. I used to get that feeling where if your tummy gets left behind.
Yeah.
So I'll do a complete turn here in this lift,
Yeah.
and then assuming that we get lift all the way around, I'll give you control and you can climb up. Okay, let's lift all the way around. So if you'd like to pop your hands and feet on the controls when you're ready, and then as soon as you're ready, let me know.
I am ready.
Okay, you have control.
Thank you.
Fully Bravo, all out, all out.
Just a bit. That's it. More bank. No, that's good. Remember to look ahead over the nose and try and keep that amount of ground in view constant.
Yeah.
But don't let that nose go down. Try and keep the speed back at 45. I've got it trimmed out for 45, so you shouldn't need to push or pull on the stick too much.
Okay.
And you're just a bit steeply banked as well. Just open up the turn bit and just ease the stick back a little. So and keep the turn going.
For winch, you're clear to pull in the cable.
You're not really in the lift anymore.
Yeah, I think it was over there.
Yeah, the problem is if we increase and decrease our speed, it changes the radius of our turn, and then we end up flying out of the lift.
Yeah.
So turn to the right again there, and really try and look ahead and really try and nail the horizon and keep it in the same place, and that will keep our speed steady. And you're just pushing forward with your left foot a little bit. So now just a little bit of left stick, but only left stick, that's it. And that will just stop the angle of bank increasing too much.
We got out again. It was more that way above the field, no?
Yeah, the wind has blown us across a bit, but keep turning. And we'll do our best. Keep turning right. phone, not me.
That's right.
Just in case you thought I had a case of same rudder pedal.
There's a glider. 10 o'clock.
Oh, yeah. So hopefully we'll find something under this cloud. That's my hope. Come on to the oh gee, I don't know which. Hold on. Okay, go around to the left a little. Just a guess, right? It's doing what I expected it to. Wings level there. Interesting. Nothing there. Let's go around to the left. And then from this height, we have to try and probably start the circuit, really. Wings level. To the left a little bit. Excuse me. That's good. Straight wings level. Unfortunately, we're really quite low now. We seem to have not got any lift there at all.
Yeah.
Oh well. We'll get plenty of time this afternoon, or today. Probably is the afternoon actually.
All Dunstable radio. Cable tractor in road.
He's so posh, isn't he? Rolling. Okay, so increase the speed now to about 50 to 55. That's good. And round to the left. Good. And wings level there. You probably want the trim a little bit further forward than that. About there is good. Remember to try not to fight the trim too much.
Yep.
Wings level, wings level, wings level. That's it. And now turn to the left towards the airfield. Got the whole airfield to ourselves, which is good. And start to level the wings there. That's good. I'll bring the brakes out to a reasonable setting for you. Nice. Looking good. It's good. So yeah, start easing it back a little bit. Keep it flying, keep it flying, keep it flying, keep it flying, keep it flying. Bit of right rudder pedal to keep it straight. Wings level, left stick.
That was really good,
Not too bad.
wasn't it?
Not too bad. Remember not to give up. Until you've completely come to a stop though.
Yeah.
Because we started sort of veering off a little bit, so really remember, as soon as you're on the ground, keep it straight and keep the wings level right until the glider comes to a halt.
Yeah.
But that, excuse me, that approach was really nice. You kept the nose, you kept the attitude,
Yeah.
the amount of ground of you constant, and that gave us a really steady, smooth approach to the airfield.
Yeah, well, I was looking where we're gonna land,
Yeah.
and I kept the nose pointing that way, and I
Yeah,
kept
exactly that.
made sure the speed is 55.
Yep, that was really good. That was nice, and you rounded out nicely. The only thing I would say, again, it's probably being a bit too critical really, but you could have kept the glider flying just a little bit longer,
Oh.
because we still sort of sat on the ground rather than sort of kissed the
Yeah.
ground. But I'm being very critical. For your fourth landing...
It's alright, that's good.
Your fourth landing, that was superb. Really.
Being critical is good, I think.
Well, I mean, I suppose what I'm trying to do is teach you properly early on so that you find it easier, I guess.
Yeah.
But, you know, by anybody's standards, that was a perfectly acceptable landing. So that's really good. That's good. I'm down with the kids still. Nice day again. Can't believe the weather we've had this week. It's so good. Do you want to grab that one? It's just really on the inside.